Thanks for joining us for another EBTV food review. My name is Eddie, and we are at Two Chicks today. Joining me, I have
Nora and Shannon.
Brian Brooklocker.
Michael Shapiro.
Today I'm going to stick with the breakfast burrito.
I'm gonna get the biscuits and gravy combo.
I'll have the staple Eggs Benedict.
I'm getting the caprese melt.
So this is a really great example of how Two Chicks has some awesome partnerships with the local community. So this bread is infused with the Great Basin Brewery's beer, but it's also got this wonderful homemade strawberry butter. It's really good.
Alright, so a little background on Two Chicks here really quick. This location belongs to the Sticks Center in Midtown in Reno, and they're actually celebrating their 1-year anniversary this August. Yeah, I've never been here before, so I'm happy to finally give it a shot.
Yeah, I have to say I really admire the business owners here. Being a business owner myself, I understand it's a tough market out there, but I've been here several times and I love this place. It's just right around the corner from where I work.
So I had never been to Two Chicks before. However, I learned on walking up that they are owned with the same ownership as the Gourmet food truck, which has always been a favorite of mine in Reno. If it's there and there's 10 food trucks, I always choose Gourmet just because they have brought me back. I'm never dissatisfied. That being said, I didn't order a sandwich. I ordered something more traditionally breakfast, and my Eggs Benedict was fantastic. They have a homemade hollandaise sauce here that was spot on. The initial appearance of it was very nice, and the egg was quite just the right amount of runniness, so it flowed over everything nice, and it's very satisfying to cut into an egg and just have it pour out just enough.
And as far as like the food itself, I love this sausage patty. It is delicious. My eggs were lovely. I had them sunny side up, and these biscuits are really thick. They're really, really thick. They're really delicious. There is kind of a strong peppery taste, which for others would be really, really lovely. For me, it's just a little strong, and this orange juice is perfection.
Brian told me that they were originally a food truck place, and so I decided to give one of their sandwiches a try. And I gotta say, it's pretty ingenious what they did. This is a caprese melt, so it's a twist on the classic caprese salad, which is one of my personal favorites. And what they did is they actually burned cheese on the outside of the sandwich here, which is kind of just brilliant. Like, I had never thought of it. I should have, but I never did. And then they have the fries here, which are kind of layered in a Parmesan here. And you can see like a stray strand of basil found its way on, which is pretty sweet. And then they have this sort of aioli sauce. I'm not 100% sure if it's aioli, but it kind of tastes like it. But regardless, it's delicious.
And so far, I'm really liking what I'm tasting, and the burrito is done well. And the hash browns came out really good, just nice and crispy and mushy at the same time.
Now that I've finished my meal, I'm kind of looking around the place, and they've got like a lot of cute little things around, They have baskets with all these condiments in it. Like, they have like little things from the street that they've taken out and repurposed into sort of decorations and whatnot. And so I like that. It's fun. And I noticed when I finished my meal that all the plates are shaped like eggs. I didn't notice with all the food on there, which is kind of cool. I think if I brought someone into town and they wanted to try a good breakfast place, I would take them here because I really liked my food. Like I said before, I couldn't really find anything wrong with it.
My first impression, I really liked it because of the gourmet idea, but when I walked in, it had this feel of kind of like a farmhouse, but at the same time it had a really modern twist to it. And then when the food came, it looked delightful. I guess my only complaint would be that the potatoes could have had a little bit more pizzazz to them, or some sort of, kick. But you know, all in all, it's not really a complaint because the whole meal was very satisfying.
I as well. I love the aesthetics of this place. I enjoy the colors. It's bright. It's happy. I of course enjoy the location. That one for me is a big deal. I really enjoyed my meal this morning. I thought it was delicious. I have tried a lot of their different dishes, and I would normally go for something sweet because they have some really good options on that. But I love their menu. It's a nice big menu, a lot of selection. Wasn't in the mood for it today, but they have a nice drink menu as well. And I've gotten their Bloody Mary before. It was awesome. The music was great. The company was nice.
As Nora was saying, the location, that's kind of the biggest deal for me, is because we live in Midtown and this whole place is just really growing right now, so it's nice to see that the locations here are actually kind of like top notch. And my burrito, overall, I enjoyed it a lot. It had a little green chili in there that added a little spice, a little kick to it. It wasn't much, but there's, I mean, better than just a plain kind of egg taste. And a lot of the avocado was great, and the hash browns, like I said, were a good crisp to mush ratio for me. Yeah, so overall the atmosphere is really just chill. The music's not too loud. Very easy place just to come and hang out and grab a little breakfast.
So I give it 5 eggs out of 5.
I guess if I were to give it a rating, I would do 1 3/4 thumbs out of 2.
So all in all, I would probably give it 10 chicks out of 10.
I'll go ahead and give this place just a solid A. Did everything I had to do, so really nothing there to complain about. Also, thanks to Haley and Jesse for having us and letting us review on site. Thanks for joining us for another food review, and catch you guys next time. All right, bye. And today we are reviewing Uncorked. Alright, so what we did is we ordered an appetizer, and we selected the chef's platter, which, you want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so it basically allows the chef to kind of like make food that fits the wine you get. Also, it's kind of licensed for the chef to go carte blanche.